On the 6th of September 1972, Idris Elba was born in the London borough of Hackney to Winston and Eve Elba. He was raised in Holly Street, Dalston in Hackney, and further raised in East Ham. Idrissa Akun Elba was his full name until he shortened it to Idris when enrolling in a school called the Trinity Boys School located in Canning Town, where he first got involved with acting. He then attended Barking Dagenham College for a short period of time until leaving the school in 1988 after winning a place in the National Youth Music Theatre after a £1,500 Prince's Trust grant. In order to support himself between his roles in his early career, he followed his father's footsteps by working on an assembly line in the Ford Dagenham plant in the 1980s.
Outside Parliament today, a disturbing depiction of the human cost of knife crime. Each bundle of clothes represents a life lost to a blade on Britain's streets, 247 in the year to June. It's part of a campaign to end knife crime led by Hollywood star Idris Elba, who says the challenge is to tackle the misconceptions.
The misconceptions are really broad, from the fact that that it's some underground belly you get these knives. No, if you're old enough, you can buy one from your phone and it can get delivered to you by the postal service. Okay, it's not an underground scenario. It's not just a black issue. It's not just a London issue. It's a nationwide issue, and it's growing.
The government admits more needs to be done to tackle the root causes of knife crime, while campaigners hope they now have a voice that cannot be ignored. Ivor Bennett, Sky News.
Do you think Idris Elba found it difficult to find a place in the film industry?
To be honest, I do. Because he started acting in 1994, I think, where the industry was still racist. And because he was a young black actor, there would have been a lot of discrimination against him. But yeah. I do.
Why do you think Idris Elba decided to choose to do acting instead of following his father's footsteps by working at the Ford Dagenham plant?
Passion, most likely. If you really enjoy, a lot of people have a passion for acting. And it's one of the best things you can do in life. So maybe it just wasn't for him working at Ford, and he did something he actually wanted to do.
Yeah. How do you think Idris felt after landing his first acting role on Crime Watch?
A lot of actors, I would say, there's a lot of emotions you can feel. You can either feel excited. Usually you start feeling excited. Some people feel impending doom because they don't think they're going to be good enough to do it, or they get worried that they're going to look bad in front of everyone. But usually if you know you want to do this and you have a passion for it, you're happy.
Yeah.
And you feel extremely excited when it starts, or you get scared. That's the main things.
How do you think Idris' parents felt after he decided to take up acting?
I don't know really. Some parents, I can't really say what his parents thought because I don't know them personally. But I'd say some parents I know they'd either feel excited, or they'd be proud of them, or if they're a proper working family, like a business family, a lot of them, they see acting as, they'll get over it, it's a phase.
Yeah.
Or they don't feel it's going to go anywhere in life. It's just there.
Yeah. Who do you think inspired him to pursue his acting career?
That's a good question, actually, because there's a lot of good actors in that time period.
Yeah.
And before him, there were amazing actors. It could be anyone.
Yeah.
Really, it could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can even be his family, or friends from college, or anyone he knew personally. You don't have to be really, it doesn't have to be another actor. It could be someone who you actually have a genuine interest, or one of your friends that did acting in secondary school or something, or a teacher that pushes you forward. So, it can be anyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you think Idris Elba found it difficult to find a place in the film industry?
Yes, absolutely. Because I feel like in all types of fields, you're going to find difficulty in getting into your field and get into what you want to do and all that stuff, and that's part of the journey. So of course he found it difficult to probably find the role or find places to break in and stuff like that, you know. But it comes with it when you're trying to achieve your goal.
Why do you think Idris Elba decided to choose to do acting instead of following his father's footsteps by working at the Ford Acting plant?
It comes down to, in my opinion, it comes down to believing in yourself. Believing in yourself that you know what you want to do and you're following your heart. Yeah, following your heart into what you want to do and the passion, the drive that you have into pursuing your goals and all that stuff. He knew that, this wasn't the life that he wanted. He didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps and doing something that he know deep down he didn't want to enjoy doing. So, of course, that he wanted aspiration and chase bigger and better things. So that's why I feel like that's what he did, just believe in himself.
How do you think Idris felt after landing his first acting role on Crime Watch?
He probably felt ecstatic because in times like this, you start small. You start small, and wherever this may lead him, it obviously led him to bigger and better things. But you know, that first role, he probably felt over the moon. No matter what TV show or what film it was, no matter what it is, he landed something, he achieved that goal, and it was a step closer to achieving his long-term goal.
How do you think Idris's parents felt after he decided to take up acting?
I hope that they felt supportive, because that's the one thing that should drive you around with people, how you should feel about other people achieving their goals. You should support their goals, you support their dreams, you support their aspirations into what they want to do. And yeah, hopefully they did feel supportive. I'm proud of their son that they finally were doing something that they wish they could have done and put themselves out there and what they wish they could have did when there was his age.
Yeah. Who do you think inspired Idris to pursue acting as a career choice?
Probably actors that he saw deep down, probably the performing arts sector, probably the drama sector, probably actors from that field, in that chosen field, because when you want to do something, you always get inspired by other people. Like, if you want to do in film, you get inspired by other directors, you get inspired by other like cinematographers, videographers and all that stuff. So yeah, other people probably inspired him probably in his chosen field to pursue where he is now.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.